Welcome back to Brick Sense, where, as always, my goal is to teach you to plan well so that you can play well. Today I'm going to take a slightly different approach to my video. First, I want to go over what SMART goals are. I know I've mentioned them in past videos. After that, I want to give you a tour of my actual Lego room. I just felt it would be fun to break up the monotony instead of me just sitting here teaching. So early in May, I made a goal for myself that I would have recorded my 5th video by the end of May. Unfortunately, today is June 1st and I've only recorded 4, this video making my 5th. Unfortunately, as the old saying goes, I was a day late and a dollar short in accomplishing my goal. The truth is, my goal wasn't smart. Now, why would I say that? Well, I didn't make my goal a SMART goal. In order to be a SMART goal, you have to have 5 things, and I actually say 6. And I'll explain why I say that here in a minute. For example, so many people will make a goal such as, I want to lose weight. I want to be successful. I want to buy a house. I want to start saving money. I want to be able to retire someday. If you leave it vague like that, it leaves a lot open for interpretation. So, that being said, a SMART goal has to have 5 things, and like I said, I'll tell you what my 6th thing here is in just a second. So first, the goal has to be specific. To clarify, a SMART goal is just an acronym. S.M.A.R.T. And each one of those letters stands for something in the acronym. So the S stands for specific. The goal has to tell us what we are trying to achieve. If you're wanting to lose weight, then how much weight are you wanting to lose? If you're wanting to save for retirement, how much are you wanting to save? It has to be measurable. So the M stands for measurable. We have to be able to quantify whether we're being successful or not. Achievable. This is probably one of the biggest sticking points. And for comedic purposes, if I want to say I have $1 million, or I will have $1 million by morning, that's all fine and dandy, but the likelihood that that's going to happen, probably not very good. I'm not likely to win the lottery ticket, especially given the fact that I didn't buy a ticket. So it has to be achievable. Could you then maybe save 10% of your income every month for the next year? Some people can, some people can't, some people can save a lot more. That ultimately is going to depend on you and your current financial situation. 10%, on a side note, is a great goal to work towards. Maybe you can't do it now, but you can possibly do it later. So the R stands for relevant. Relevant, simply put, is just something that actually pertains to the goal. If you're trying to achieve a savings account that's big enough for a vacation, and yet we're talking about potato chips or Legos, it really isn't relevant to what we're trying to do. Lastly, time bound. So we not only measure, or we not only have some figure that we try to measure, such as how many dollars we're going to have or how much weight we're going to lose, but also how long we have to achieve that goal. Could a person realistically lose 10 pounds in a year? Absolutely. Could you theoretically save $1,000 in 6 months or a year or 6 years? Absolutely. It just depends, again, on you and your financial situation at the time. Some people that I've met over the years, they're able to save substantial amounts of money every month, sometimes thousands of dollars. That's not me, at least not right now. Hopefully it's you if you're watching this video. So the last thing that I always say, in order for a goal to be a SMART goal, you actually have to write it down. There's something to be said about having a goal written down on a piece of paper or a whiteboard or stuck on your bathroom fridge in lipstick that keeps you accountable to what you're obviously trying to achieve. By seeing it over and over again, you, by nature of the land, just it hits you more. It hits you harder. It's something that becomes internalized, and you just desire it so much more. So, for example, here is a SMART goal that's written down, of course. I want to save 10% of each of my paychecks in the next 12 months and have at least $2,000 in my savings account by June 1st of 2023 so that I can go on a vacation. Now, I know my own personal finances and know that I can save 10% of my income. I currently don't have much debt that I pay off, so 10% is very realistic. Given the dollars that I do make in the course of a year, I know that I can certainly save $150 a month, maybe $200 a month. So I should be able to hit my goal of $2,000 if I'm trying to do it over a 12-month stretch. So the goal not only talks specifics of what we are trying to do, but also how we are going to do it, why we are going to do it, and when we are going to do it by. My goal that I made for myself earlier in May, where I wanted to have my 5th video done by the end of May, well, I did everything right, except I didn't write it down. So I got to the very last day of the month, and I wanted to get a video done yesterday, and unfortunately, things happened that were out of my control, and I couldn't achieve my goal anymore. Life goes on. I'm a day late and $1 short. So, that being said, that's all I wanted to talk to you about SMART goals today. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you can start to put on paper your own SMART goals. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll return to you my best advice. Now, please enjoy the tour of my Lego room. Thank you, and we'll see you next time, my friends.